Hi everyone, this video is going to be for swatches of Rimmel's relatively new 3 eyeshadow palettes. These are the Magnif'eyes eyeshadow palettes. They each contain 12 shadows. You can buy them through Ulta online, and you can also find them in your local drugstore. I've seen them at Walgreens, and I've also seen them online through Target. I'm sure you can also find them at places like Walmart or any other drugstore, maybe CVS, that sells Rimmel. They retail for around $8 each. Of course, that will vary just depending on where you go. As I do in all of my swatch videos, I will swatch these with an eyeshadow brush over primer, and I will give you my impression of how I think the formula is. I will be wearing these and testing these out, and so I'll let you know in an upcoming video whether I like them, what I think of the quality, etc. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. There will be some upcoming giveaways, and I also encourage you to watch my latest video for what's new in beauty for the past month. All right, let's get looking at each of the shades in these 3 new Rimmel eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so let's first take a look at the packaging. These have a plastic outer casing, and they just snap open, no mirror or anything like that. Like I said, there are 12 shades in each palette. The first palette here is London Nudes Calling, and they don't have individual eyeshadow names, but these are what the shades look like up close. The second one here is Grunge Glamour, and here are those shades up close. I will swatch these 6 at a time from left to right. And the last one that I will swatch is called Keep Calm and Wear Gold. And here are those shadows up close. And actually these are numbered. The number 1 is Keep Calm and Wear Gold, number 2 is London Nudes Calling, and number 3 is Grunge Glamour. So actually, why don't I go in order? I'm going to start with the swatches for number 1, Keep Calm and Wear Gold. Alright, so the first shade here is a shimmering cream. It's not glittery, but it has a sheen to it. The second shade is a very pale pink. This one has a metallic finish. Third is a matte, soft, pale nude shade. Very similar to my NC20 Skin. Fourth is a deeper, almost rose gold type of metallic finish shade. Fifth is another soft medium nude shade. It's almost matte, although it seems like it has a very slight sheen. And this one's more cool toned than the first nude shade. And sixth is a soft coppery bronze with a sheen finish. Okay, so there are the first 6 shades in that palette. Alright, the 7th shade here is a metallic taupey brown. 8th is a deeper espresso brown with a tiny bit of shimmer in it. 9th is kind of a pinky gray with pale gold shimmer. 10th is another sort of like a rosy purple, gray brown. The sheen finish without any sort of shimmer in it. 11 is a deep charcoal gray with silver shimmer. And 12th is a smoke silver with a sheen finish. Alright, so there are the next 6 shades in the first palette. Alright, on to the London Nudes Calling palette. First we have this shimmering metallic, really frosty white. Second is a really pale peach. Again, a metallic finish. Third is a very, very pale frosty pink. Fourth is a matte, very pale peachy pink. Fifth is a shimmering pale peach. Sixth is this metallic, almost duochromy rose pink. Alright, here are the first 6 shades in the palette. The first 5 were kind of on the weak side in terms of pigmentation, and then we seem to have this outlier here with the 6th shade. 7th is a very warm toned soft brown metallic sheen. 8 is a very cool toned, almost like purple undertoned metallic brown. 9th is another cool toned but gray undertoned soft brown, another sheen finish. 10th is a medium to deep neutral brown, a slightly glittery finish. 11th is a really deep eggplant purple that comes off on the skin like a soft black. It does have shimmer in it, but on the skin looks like it's pretty matte. And last is this copper toned brown with a slightly shimmering finish. Alright, there are the last 6 shades in this palette. This middle neutral brown shade has good pigmentation. The other ones have kind of weird formulas, sort of dry, especially this last brown shade. I don't know what's going on with it, but it goes on very weird. It has like a black under, I don't even know what to call it. Like, it just seems like this is going to come off, and you see how it leaves that kind of black stain behind. Very bizarre. Alright, moving on to the Grunge Glamour palette. First we have this shimmering cream. Second is a very pale shimmering gold. Third is a matte pale nude with a slightly peachy undertone. Fourth is another cool toned taupey metallic tan. Fifth is this sort of steel gray shade with a hint of, I don't know, like this brownish grayish brown with a metallic finish. And 6th is a grayed denim blue with a metallic finish. Okay, here are the first 6 shades in the palette. 7th is a matte gray with a really slight purplish undertone. 8th is more of your standard smoky gray with a matte finish. 9th is a matte milk chocolate brown. 10th is a shimmery and glittery deep smoky gray. It has silver shimmer in it. 11th is another soft black with larger silver shimmer. And last up is a very metallic medium plum. Okay, and those are the last 6 shades in the third palette. Okay, so there are the 3 new Rimmel Magnif'eyes shadow palettes. I think that these, especially given the very affordable price point of around $8, and that's if you don't find them on sale. If you do find them on sale for less than $8, given that you get 12 shadows, it's a pretty good deal. These definitely have a formula that isn't buttery smooth or soft the way you would find in, say, a Lorac palette. So the quality isn't up to that sort of higher end price point. But I think, like I said, for the affordability, these would be really, really nice standard everyday palettes, especially for someone who is more starting out with makeup, sort of practicing still, creating eyeshadow looks. The stiffer formula and the more medium level pigmentation, even for me as someone who has been putting on makeup on a daily basis or almost daily basis for many, many years, I find that sometimes it's really nice just to get a break, to work with shades that are more forgiving because of the slighter pigmentation or the lighter pigmentation, to work with shades that you don't have to blend out, you know, for so long or be so precise with. And so this, I think, would be a really good choice, A, if, you know, you are looking for something that's really affordable, but B, also if you want something that is easier to work with on a daily basis and you're not looking for something that's super dramatic or with really bold pigmentation. So let me know in the comment section below if you've tried any of these palettes out, what you think of the formula, which one you like best, etc. I hope that this was helpful and that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. As always, thanks for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video.